Here's a little story that demonstrates the importance of taking a rest. Two men are chopping down trees in a forest. They have an axe. They come at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the one man chops all day, never stops, works the whole time, works through lunch, takes a very short lunch break, and just keeps chopping. Now the second man, he starts chopping at exactly the same time, and he chops for an hour, and then sits there and rests for 30 minutes, and then chops for an hour and sits there and rests for a little while, has a nice long lunch break, takes a nice break in the afternoon, takes breaks every hour. And at the end of the day, the second man, who took breaks most of the day, or throughout the day, has twice as many trees cut down as the man who worked and worked all day without a break. So at the end of the day, the first man says to the second, "I don't understand it. I worked all day. You seem to take a rest for half the day, and yet you have more logs cut down than I do. What's the secret?" And the second man looks at him and says very simply, "Well, while I was resting, I sharpened my axe." Now, I know we want to study every day, but we can't study every day for 4 months. And so, when you get a little bit ahead, take a day off. Sharpen your axe a little bit. Make certain that you stay fresh through this. We don't want to burn out too early. As you've heard me say before, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And that means that sometimes we're going to have to rest a little bit just to make certain that our axe stays sharp throughout this process.